You can just yoink those.
Downstairs or just in the main?
Yeah.
Okay, the downstairs stuff. Right, okay.
I don't think there's any tools down there. It's mostly just PvP stuff. Except for the one hidden chest behind the sugarcane. Don't yoink that.
Let me just have a little quick peek. Let's
Techno told us not to tell you
I'm logging back in.
Yo! Holy sh! I knew you had a stash. You always have a stash. Oh my god, what the?
I think I just let people into my base and see all my valuables. It's all the stuff I couldn't fit into my ender chest.
You did the same thing on SMP.
The only reason I let people know about this base is because I have others.
Oh my god.
This is just something dude, I was planning that reveal for like weeks where I just had a whole base under my base and then I just never showed it on stream or brought it up. The only times was when I had like an item that I knew was like underground.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to spend like 30 minutes getting it, so I just like, oh no, the intermission stream is up, and they'd hear like a piston go off and me climbing down a ladder. I tell them, yeah, I'm in creative mode. Woo, cheating, yeah. Okay, I'm back.
Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it.
Just sitting here coming up with crazy theories.
Jesus. I just realized we're at bedrock level. I've just noticed now that this is bedrock.
People are like asking me, like, Techno, how did you add bedrock? And I'm like, it was here.
He's just this low down, yeah. He's just this far underground. Yeah. Jesus, man.
Someone was about to make like a very intellectual Technoblade exposed for cheated off camera video. Explain this bedrock, Technoblade.
How did you acquire bedrock? It's just in the floor.
It's just where bedrock spawns.
We're not allowed to cure zombie villagers on this server, are we?
You probably can.
We can. We're just not allowed to breed them.
I breeded villagers. I don't know why it said villager breeding. Well, it says like no glitches or unintended Minecraft features.
Oh, you know what it is?
Iron Golem Farm.
I think he's talking. So I think when he put that rule down, I think he meant pretty much you can't just abuse it, because you can heavily abuse villager breeding. Remember our villager breeder on SMP Earth? That was
duping isn't allowed, but I don't see why villager breeding in general wouldn't be.
I think they're just like insanely overpowered if you do them right. Like you have access to every enchantment in the game pretty much for free if you do it right.
Asks, I do not have a secret base with like 50 villagers. Those emeralds came from space.
Ooh.
Hey, it was all legit trading. It wasn't duped at all. I just killed that many spiders.
Yeah, you were on quite a bit, so I believe it. Yeah, I'm sure he'll let that slide.
Totally I'm gonna get banned from Dream server.
Can't ban the blades. It's not gonna happen, dude.
That's the problem. On SMP Earth, it was like they're like, oh, we might ban you, and I'm like, bro, all the other big streamers left. You're not gonna ban me unless I go like super like terms of service bad.
Yeah,
you're not gonna do something because like come on, man. You're not here. Everyone here is 100,000 viewers for showing up.
Remember when
it could happen.
Remember when we were taking over the world and like the admins were getting like actually mad
for being boomers. I was like, bro, relax.
They were like despawning out planes and shit.
I got a comment on the taking over the world video. It's like, wow, he managed to edit out the cringe and make it an actually like fun video.
Yeah, I remember that too. I was just like, this is so much better. This is like you've cut out all of the weird parts where we're just like, what
negative vibes and weirdness. Just clip that out.
Yeah,
just leave the fun bit.
Just fun. We know what we were doing. You tested it.
Like I've tested this extensively. And then I tested it again on stream, and I still had people in like Discords going like, Technoblade's gone too far. He needs to understand this isn't a faction PvP server. And I'm like, how am I? If this is, they don't even know what faction PvP is. If it was just faction PvP, I would be TNT cannon in people's bases while they were offline. That's what faction PvP is.
You would be on constantly, just causing absolute chaos.
They don't understand that was chill Technoblade. That was me trying to have fun and do bits.
Roleplay Technoblade can be brutal, but fair.
It's like, yeah, I'm holding back. When I kill someone, I give them their items. The only rule I have is that there has to be enough conflict that someone would want to watch it.
Yeah, it has to be fun.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to make enemies, but like, come on, we have to have some conflict, you know?
Yeah, a server with like wars and no conflict doesn't really make sense. So
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. I feel like Dream SMP is just like SMP Earth, but like way better. Way better.
Yeah, I feel that.
I feel like there was
good for content. I think
there was a time. I'm sorry, I keep talking over you.
No, go ahead.
It's my habit. There was a time on SMP Earth where I was like, okay, this server's dying. I feel like I could save it, but that would take so much work. I'm not gonna do that. Whereas for Dream SMP, it's like if this server starts going downhill, I am absolutely putting up the effort to keep it up.
Yeah, it's just a different vibe. I think
myself.
I think on top of Dream kind of keeping it kind of low in terms of like people who are allowed on.
Yeah,
I think has helped greatly.
Is that there's SMP Earth just had like everyone.
Yeah, SMP Earth had everyone from the start, and then a lot of people dropped off because it was just like overwhelming.
Yeah.
But this has just been like a slow growth, and with Will like doing a lot of the stories and stuff, and kind of like revamping it, I think it's definitely like leaped and stride like in terms of just like content and viewership and fun. It's just way better. It's been a joy to watch. Like,
yeah, it's great. There's just so many like legendary content creators like all gathered together. Like I've done some bits with Quackity recently. I have no idea who Quackity is, but he's great. He's all the content I've done with him in like the last like few weeks has all been fantastic. Now most of it was off stream, so my viewers don't know, but like all of the content with Quackity is funny. Whereas with Tommy, it's like, it's like 50-50. When it's good, it's good. And then when it's bad, I'm sitting there on the sidelines with 10 people watching him get trashed in a duel. And I'm sitting here like, man, I'm a side character right now. I'm
not the protagonist.
I am a side character doing nothing in a show that isn't even interesting. This is a filler arc. Sometimes I just have to tell my chat, I know there's like 10 famous YouTubers here, but I gotta go leave and go to my base. These guys are being lame. Nothing is happening, chat. There's no content here. We gotta leave.
We gotta go elsewhere for content. We gotta leave. Yeah, gotta get out of here.
I gotta do a solo commentary. It's more fun than staying here and doing nothing with these guys. Famous as they are, the bit is dead. We gotta get out.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the times when bits are like not going anywhere or kind of, it's very rare that happens, but when it does happen, people are like they move on pretty quick too. So it's not like it's not like somebody's just constantly kind of riding this bit into the ground. Like everyone kind of knows like, yeah, it's for content. If it's not really doing well, just move on. So and like fortunately the people who are like making or starting these stories, mainly Will, it's just been perfect for everyone to get involved in because everyone's like enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
Not only from a viewership side, but from people taking part.